view, during the importation, exportation, you do find some coming out, coming in and claiming they do have a clearance, mostly the local operators, for a particular aircraft. You could see somebody coming with a license, a clearance that was given to him in the past and he had used. He's coming in quoting the same clearance, documents and all that. We do find out and they do go through.
But you don't ground them, do you?
You ground them. Yes, we
Have
do.
you grounded anyone on this?
Yes, Bellevue is still. Well, Bellevue is still. What do we do? Arik, yes. I mean,
they were grounded?
It does happen. It does happen. Then you sanction them. That's it.
So this is not in any way influenced by external factors?
No. Like I started, here, I said we do encounter these things, but this one has a twist now. The twist is that the agents that presented documents for this aircraft to be granted a clearance is washing his hands off it. So I don't know.
I'm not sorry, Mark. I'm not seeing the agent alone. I'm seeing members of staff of your body, the NCAA, because some of them should have gone out to see to verify. If I brought any of my documents to China's television and I say these are my documents, and the office refused to go verify to see if truly they were fake, well, they have themselves to blame. So the NCAA official, the security agents that actually carried out the checks to see if truly it emanated from Caverton, as well as those in Caverton at that point in time, and all those who were in charge of looking at the documentation of that particular aircraft have some explaining to do, isn't it?
Yeah, that insinuation could be right, but for now, we are saying Caverton is a known company in this country. It's been operating here, and if somebody is coming, with their documents, good, you receive the document. You send the document, to another agency that has to do with security issues like that, and it comes back to you. You have to process.
It does mean that, the security agencies will realize the fraud when they say it. I would also imagine that because you might have to deal with Caverton, as you said, they didn't just come yesterday. You've been doing business with them. You will definitely know some of their agents. I mean, if they had to come and drop it by hand or drop it or come in person for certain things, you would know those who work with Caverton or some of their members of staff who you regularly deal with on issues like this.
Yeah, like I said, that thinking, that line of thinking could be right. I'm not saying it's not right. It could be right. There are other factors too. We do change staff ourselves. Caverton do change staff. The guys that work in our clearance offices, they are not permanently there. Staff do get posted out, things like that. Yeah, there was, or there is something amiss right there. I do agree. So it's left for us to unravel it.
Okay.
So,
but doesn't NCAA just unilaterally or randomly just check this aircraft to see if their licenses are okay?
Clearances. So let's differentiate between licenses and clearances. Random check, like you go through, run through your system to say, oh, this aircraft came in,
like they do to us when we drive.
Let
me see that paper. Where's the receipt of that paper? Well, you know how they are.
Yeah, or even go through your data bank. To see,
okay,
we give this guy a license. They do. That's why I want to. There are other issues here. When
you mean internal issues?
No, not internal issues. When you're relating to, because this is actually an eye opener. Somebody saying this aircraft belongs to a certain, government agency, and it turns out it's not as it is, and then here and there.
Yeah, because you granted that permission in the first place, and then you say they've written denying. So that's the curious part, which you say you have to verify and check. How come you're writing denying it? Because you granted you is it license or clearance?
Clearance.
So how come you're now denying? And so. Okay, well, you say all this will be sorted out. Any timeline normally that this takes before it's sorted out?
Well, it depends. The aircraft is sitting on ground. The investigations will go on. I don't know. That is actually
is any
outside
of
my
the government
purview.
agencies losing money while the aircraft just sits?
No, for us, we are not losing money. For NCAA, we are not losing money. You know, for the operator, yes. You know, for those that own the aircraft, yes. For those who intend using the aircraft, yeah.
Do you have any other aircraft registered in River State government's name?
Yeah, we used to have. Yeah, we do have, but they are not operational now. And I think they were told they sold them out. That's, I don't know, but they are no longer.
You're also not aware that the River State government is trying to purchase any aircraft?
If you want to purchase an aircraft, the application doesn't come to NCAA direct. It goes to the Federal Ministry of Aviation, and then the others. You know, there are other agencies. You know, government agencies that need to process that.
And you've not been in communication with any of them?
Nobody has told us that, well, this aircraft is an application. Actually, if you look at what Coverton wrote, they said, yeah, they were contacted by a certain agent to import an aircraft for the River State government, but the deal wasn't sealed, and that was the end of it. And then I don't know whether that's it. They actually said they did the application and they didn't pursue it further because the deal didn't go further than that.
All right,
that is the only, you know, importation news, you know, on that, you know, or hints, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming on. Mr. Joyce Nkamakolam is the Acting Director General of Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, just clarifying issues about this aircraft that was granted belonging to, well, as we speak, there's a River State government. Well, we'll be back in just a moment here.